everyone. Welcome. It is Thursday. Did you all survive hump day? We're back with Farm Together. And we've unlocked some stuff, so I'm going to check that out before I log in. We have a new outfit. What could this possibly be? Hello, Gruesome. I was just thinking about you today. How are you doing? I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Keeping busy? We've kind of got a Charlie Brown shirt here. Oh, and something for the pet. Ooh, there we go. Kind of a husky looking color, maybe? A little? Not sure what that... I'm just assuming that's a design, but for some reason that's reminding me of a kiwi. And there's the strawberry. There you go. Fruit day today. Oh, hello, Clemson lady. How are you doing? All right. Well, this is going to be interesting. I have my blinds fixed so the sun won't shine in my eyes, but of course it's right where it's in between. It's not one solid blind, it's two blinds because it's a large window, and it is, the sun is right now in between both blinds and is poking me right in the eyeballs. So this may be interesting. Oh, first thing I need is gas. Let's run back this way. I've taken my sprint off again. All right. And I need to grab the honey. So if you see me veer off the path or go in the completely the wrong direction, it is very possible I'm going to be able to blame it on the sun right now. It is right in my... I'm seriously thinking about grabbing my sunglasses out of my car so I can have them during my stream. Oh, we still need one more of those. Still more honey. I've got it everywhere. What? I don't have enough. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Alright, now how many of these do I have? Do I need? I do not know. Still need more gas. I need fruit trees now, since I've got my jam empire going. Is that enough? Not yet. Oh, I built two more. I know I built one more, but I didn't know I built two. am doing well this morning. I'm a little tired, but I've been trying to see if I can extend my intermittent fasting. I've been doing it for 12 hours for a long time, but I came across an article that said it's the longer you extend it, the more benefits you get from it. So I'm seeing if I can push the envelope. I extended it to 13 hours. I was trying to extend it to 14, and I'm feeling really tired. So I don't know if I just need to give it a few days to get used to the 14 hours or if I should dial it back. So I'm trying to figure that out. So I've lost quite a bit of weight over the last 6 months, but it's those pesky last 10 pounds that I really need to get rid of. And they just don't want to go away. So I'm not one for starving myself or killing myself with exercise, so I'm trying to see what works now that I'm in a different age bracket since the last time I was trying to eat really well and exercise. I've got my nutrition down pretty good, I think. The exercise is still a struggle, but I think it always is. Being consistent with it anyway. So just trying to see if intermittent fasting works for me or not, and if not, then I'll just go back to being patient. Alright. Did I get everything? I think I got everything. It's the map. The map is not going to tell me. Oh, maybe it is. Okay. No X's there. Looks like I'm good. Oh, yeah. Need to go grab the milk. And I'm going to grab some more jam. Oh, and that's all the jam I'm going to get. It was a very short jam. I think we were good on Jingle Bells. Wait a second. What did that say? No, I didn't want to do that. But I did it. Drat. And I think it said I was going to get a ribbon from that. If that's the case, I'm okay with that then. I didn't know any of the songs gave me a ribbon. Definitely want more ribbons. Ribbons are my friends right now. Well, that was fast. Okay, I don't think you're going to give me fruit from my jam, but is that the only thing that popped? Alright. I was going to say, apples are good all year long. So. I guess I could make an apple empire to go with my jam empire. Not a big fan of apple butter. I can eat it, but it's not my favorite. Black raspberry is definitely my favorite, followed closely by strawberry. I think I get... Wait, did that say honey? I don't think that's supposed to be honey. Alright, I think I'm good on that. Well, that actually might be honey. I did not realize there was a tree that gave me honey. Any little bit helps. There's another ribbon. Okay. Oh my. So much to do and not enough time. It does give me a ribbon. Hello, ribbons. I don't know what the rest of this gives me, though, but... Does that break down into quarters? Does that break down into thirds? Trying to figure out if 300 or 400 diamonds is worth a ribbon. It might be. It might be. Oh, I need 8 ribbons, but it's getting close. Oh, look at that. I can actually walk in here. I didn't know I could do that. That's kind of cool. I'm like a giant. All right. Whoops. I need a bridge. Give me a bridge, thank you. I need another bridge. Though, honestly, I don't know why it won't just let me step right over that little creek. But we'll go with it. Is this all built? Ooh, nice. Haha. Nope. No more boxes. Bring them boxes. We are not moving right now. Okay. Don't think we have anything. This is about as close. What does this do? Oh, it's a modern cooker. Ooh la la. It'd be cool if they had cooking stations and musical instruments for each theme. I mean, this is kind of the same across the board, but the rest of it would be cool. Can I really cook on that? How many diamonds do I have? Okay, I gotta see if this works. Can I cook on this thing? Not enough space. I don't want to build another one. I want to see if I can cook. I can cook on it. Oh, that's hilarious. I'll have to come back. Wait, it's cheesecake I need, which I'm probably out of milk. Or, not milk. Well, I'm probably out of milk, but I'm probably out of cheese, because I'm always out of cheese. Alright. And I need the easel. And I need the piano. There we go. Is there any food that gives me ribbons? I didn't want to do that. Brat. Oh well. It's mine now. I think I've been working on the orchid. I guess we're going to work on the sock. Any of these give me ribbons? Not yet. Okay. Are we painting a sock? Yes, please paint the sock. Exhilarating. The thoughts of a sock. Okay, I'm going after Jingle Bells. Oh, that's strange. I don't know why my headset shut off. I was wondering why I got quiet when I played Jingle Bells. Alright. Which way am I going? Okay. I need to go east. No, I don't, because I just came for that direction. I need to go the other east. Okay. Yay, milk. These cows are from Jersey, just in case you didn't know. I don't know if I've unlocked any other cows. I have never checked. Can I? Nope, it won't let me use it. Okay. These are handcrafted sheep and cows. There's no way I can get around that. No mass production here when it comes to the livestock. Which I can't say I disagree with. Animals should be taken care of. You guys out of food? No, that is probably true. There's only like 5 million of you. I'm gonna need a bird sanctuary here soon. Feed all you guys. Alright. Grab these while I can. I really need to move these. They're kinda don't go with the farm aesthetic. The black and the white with the blonde hair is quite striking on that cow, I have to say. It's my veggie truck? Yes, okay. Wait a second, the circus should be here. Because you have to have a petting zoo near the circus, right? Still working on that cheesecake. It's a very slow process. Wait, why are you working on an avocado? How are you working on an avocado? Oh, I need fruit for the avocado. Uh-oh. I thought I was working on orchids. Now I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. So it looks like they work. I bet it works. They all work in quarters. See what trouble the pirates are getting in. What do you mean I don't have any going? What in the world? I'm slacking. Guess we'll just get the orchids going then. Could have swore I had some jingle bells going. Maybe I was just singing jingle bells too much because the holidays were around. I think this is the last house. Let's see what we got here. That's the fantasy. Not sure I got over there. Check that. I was thinking I had the pagoda going. Okay, there's an orchid. I'm not going completely crazy. Just a little crazy. Do I have anything in the kitchen? The kitchen's all the way back here. Oh, I got a wood stove here. Perfect. Yeah, I made this pretty bare bones since it's a cabin. I think that's cheesecake I've gotten the farthest along on. Alright, well, we'll just get jingle bells going across the board then. I can I can't speak, but I can sing jingle bells all year round. Alright, now where was it? I thought I built the pagoda. All the way over there. Ooh, more fruit. Let's grab it. Grab it. Gotcha. I do have the pagoda over here. Alright. Oh, and it's ready. Well, this section's ready. Okay. So now, fortunately, I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to go nab those fish. What do I need? Oh, looks like I've got some new things to plant. Alright. And I need to check. So I do need to get the fish. More fish. Flowers. The ducklings are going to take a little bit. And the donkeys and the apricot greens. So some progress with some, not so much with the others. Where is the cheese? Need the cheese? Okay, only have 20. Grab these fishies. I'll see what animal I need, and I'll go ahead and put that over in the petting zoo. Ooh, piranha. I have a feeling that's going to make my insurance rates go up on insuring the farm market. I wonder if you could technically say piranha or a water hazard. Maybe. Alright. Animal have we unlocked? I don't know. We have an Australian brown goat. Is that what I unlocked? I just happened to land on it with the cursor. Interesting. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Holy moly, that's an expensive goat. Okay, where was the other goat? I know I had another one. There you are. Here, I brought you a friend. Let's see. You guys hungry again? Alright. So we have that. We have a tree to plant. And then the flowers. And then the farming. And then I lose my mind. So we have... Wait, is that supposed to be coffee? Like the coffee we know of? Oh my goodness. Consider it a vegetable. Interesting. Okay, we'll put this over here near the house so we can come out and get the coffee when we need it. All right. Because everybody knows elves drink coffee. You can play this game on PC, and I also have it on PlayStation. I do not know if it's available on Xbox. I'll have to check and see if it's available maybe on the Switch. But as I know for sure, the computer, the PC, and the PlayStation. My daughter and I, we played this when COVID came out. Because, of course, we were trying to find something to do. And this helped to fill up a lot of hours in the day. Oh, don't forget about the flowers. So you've got the basic game, and then there's a lot of themes. I'm not even sure how long this game has been out, but there's a lot of theme packs with it. Haha! I have leveled up the farm. I can just imagine the tone of voice you said that in, Pinky. It's on every console. Oh my goodness. This game's not for him. He has told me that repeatedly. Apparently he still suffers through it in the wings, though. It's just, this game, sometimes it's just therapeutic. It just really is. Oh my. What games do you all play together? Oh, not lurking for the game. I have been called out. Are you talking about Pinky and I? Oh goodness, we're kind of all across the board. We started out playing Valheim, then we played New World because that update came out. Haven't been playing much lately. but that's my fault. Um, he's been playing Valheim with his XP group. Pun intended, religiously here lately. So we haven't played Valheim much. But I've been trying to get back into Dead by Daylight with him. So there was a new update. It's the Lunar New Year update or expansion, or I'm not sure what they call it. Every game calls it something different, which drives me nuts because I get them mixed up or I can't remember what they are. And but it's a little easier to open up some of the outfits, so I started playing that again last night with him. Try and get some of the cosmetics. So that's, I think, all we have on the list right now. So we're a little bit everywhere. And if I've forgotten something, I'm sure he will correct me or remind me. The couple that survives together stays together. If you can survive through some of these video games, you can survive in real life, right? Is that the theory? That's funny. I also say, after the frustration I was having with Dead by Daylight last night, I can understand. That is not a false statement after last night. Ugh. I just finally had to give up after a while. You think that's how it works? We'll just go with that, right? Survives in games. I guess depending on the game, the survival might actually translate over into real life as well. Oh, dear. Well, survive the game, you survive the relationship. Well, let's hope not, because I get slaughtered in Dead by Daylight. Although it was a fluke run through last night. Some crazy playthroughs last night. I don't know what was going on. You don't play games much. My husband and I don't play much together. Well, don't sweat it. Time is a big factor sometimes. Getting schedules together is a huge thing. And it may just be that the right game hasn't come out yet. It is for certain. It's tough. He plays later at night, but I am already in bed by that time. I can't believe Nintendo doesn't have a Sims game. Is The Sims not on the Switch? I thought it was. But yeah, I can understand that schedule. Pinky is definitely a night owl. We couldn't find it the other day. Well, maybe it's not then. My son gave me his Switch, but I can't say that I've really pounced on the store and seen what all they have on there. But they definitely had a lot more than they used to have on the Nintendo platform, so. So yeah, I understand about the schedules. Pinky's and mine seem to be the exact opposite. I've heard that they have a lot of mobile games, like Scrabble or crossword puzzles or something that you can play with some friends. So one person takes their turn and then somebody takes their turn later whenever they have time. I think I had a friend that was doing a Scrabble game. Don't know if that's something that you guys could connect on. And I'm sure they have like a million variations on them too, so. Sometimes you just have to be creative. You start with one thing and it ends up snowballing into something else. Oh, well, and I don't know if it's along the same lines as video games, but we also now have a D&D group together, which Pinky is the DM, and then we joined the Earth Dawn group so he could enjoy playing instead of running the campaign. So we do that as well. I don't know that that's technically considered a video game, but we have 2 tabletop games. Oh, those are considered tabletop games. Okay. In my mind, they are very complex to be like a tabletop game. Or is a tabletop game the same as a board game? Probably not. For some reason, I was equating tabletop games with board games. Yeah, Icon Lady keeps telling me I need to check out that tabletop game on Steam, because it has so many options with it. I keep forgetting to do that. Soon to play some air hockey, pool, and foosball, and yes, board games are still a tabletop of sorts. Okay, subcategory of tabletop. I thought you were getting rid of the foosball table. I take it you're going back and forth. Indecision is an interesting thing sometimes. Wow, I planted a lot. We can still try it out. I don't think I've ever played foosball. Played air hockey. Played pool. Love air hockey. Air hockey's a blast. I'm okay with pool, but I know of some people, if they have like those mathematical engineering minds, it seems like it's almost second nature to them. So if I get paired with the wrong person, I get slaughtered. Air hockey is the best. Well, there's a vote for the air hockey. You are fully hooked on Civ 5. Oh, something actually knocked Anno out of the running, huh? Wow, I didn't think that would happen. I was wondering what you've been up to, Gruesome. Now, did Civ 5 just come out recently, or has it been out a while? Some of those more complex city builders, I see them, I'm aware of them, but they aren't necessarily on the middle of my radar. Okay. Wow, I planted a lot. Oh, it's been out since 2013. Okay, yeah, it's been way off my radar. Did you just start playing it recently, or is it one of those games that you kind of cycle around with? You play it for a bit. Got it last Sunday. Are they still keeping it updated like they do Anno? Although you did say the last big expansion or update for Anno happened, I think, over the holidays? If I remember right. Let's see here. Oh, it's so dark. Wasn't there something else I needed to plant? Oh, well. Nope. No, Civ 6 is already out. Okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I was thinking I saw announcements about it somewhere. I'm kind of out of the loop. I haven't been watching my gaming YouTubers here lately. But 5 is better. Okay, that makes sense. You were playing Civ 1 in high school when it came out. Oh my. Well, there you go, Gruesome. Looks like maybe you and Pinky have a lot to talk about. Did you keep up with all of them, Pinky, or is it just mainly Civ 1? Ooh, do I have more jelly? Yes, please. Cha-ching. And cha-ching. Give me that jam. Do I have enough for another ribbon? Nope, just the first one. Okay. Yeah, I played the first Sims. I think it was the first Sims. I can't remember which one I purchased, but once I bought it, I ended up buying them all. It's either Sim 1 or Sim 2. I can't remember which. But I bought everything. And it was around the time that everything was coming out on the they had games for the PlayStation as well, and they had spin-offs from it, and I mean, I got them all. So whenever that was, I'm afraid I burnt myself out on it. Sims was free with the PlayStation Plus here a couple years ago when I got it. I played it. I put a few hours into it, but it was just the same game. So, and I was afraid I was going to end up buying them all again. So that I definitely didn't want to do, because that's an investment. But I do like the Sims. I missed the story ones, though. They had 2 or 3 where there was actually a story you played through, and I really enjoyed that. I wish they would bring that back. And maybe they have. That part I really enjoyed. Now, Civ is the one you can actually play against other people, right? You might actually be able to play with people, too. One of those that has a co-op and a versus mode. Fruit supplies back up here. Never can have enough jam. Okay. I think I'm good. So we have 4 ribbons. Hello, Wendy. How are you today? Not too much is going on right now. Just chilling. But the only thing I've got going on today is waiting for a phone call. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to come today, so trying to not to get involved in anything too in depth. Stay flexible in case I need to grab the phone. Putting in a few hours of work to balance out the week. Sounds like a nice, flexible job. Okay, let's see here. I unlocked a bunch of stuff, it said. How are the kiddos doing? Parsley. I didn't see what was new. Oh, was it the artichoke? Maybe. Thursday I'm actually supposed to be off, but I'm so often late in the mornings from dragging my butt to get kids to daycare that now it's just a makeup day. Well, whatever works best for you. Younger kids are definitely a little bit more of an investment. I want to say it gets easier as they get older, but not always. You kind of trade one for the other. While they become more independent, then they become more independent. So, while you don't have to work as much on one, then you have to work a little bit harder on the other. That's a fish. All right. And my headset shut off again. So, from the looks of it, you got your audio's looking okay. Mine is non-existent. So I gotta remember that this setup does not work. Okay, let me see. Can I, where? Oh my goodness, 20,000 a pop. What in the world? That is crazy. That is crazy. All right. Got all you. Oh, we got a new flower. I am not even sure how to pronounce that. Wow, that thing is also expensive. Holy cow. All right, back to the flowers. I am not walking through the fish that can eat me. It's just not happening. So, Gerbera, you're thinking? Maybe? Sounds good to me. For me, it would probably just be the pretty orange daisy. All right, where did I want the path to go? This way? So I guess I could fill it in here. Oh, what do we open here? What is this? A mushroom market. Okay, I like mushrooms, but I don't think ever in my life have I seen a mushroom market. Oh, I really need to put these in at some point in time. All right, what else did we open up? Got the Spanish farmhouse. I need more area. I need new areas before I can build more of those. Okay, what do we have down here? We have a feed mixer. Holy cow, 80 ribbons. I get to a point where I'm going to have 80 ribbons. That's crazy. Cultivation table increases your earnings. Okay. And a hydroponic greenhouse. Wow, those are expensive. Oh, and we've got more. Arborist's corner. And a pond filter system. I could probably definitely use that for the fish, but that's gonna be a while. 80 ribbons. Wow. Okay. That's a long-term goal. We'll put that at the bottom of the list. All right. What do we have? Ooh, bonsai tree. And an orange prefab house. All right. I'm going to have a kite section. I can see this already. A birdhouse. I had to wait this long to open up a birdhouse. Okay. We have a new path. Zen stones. Cool. Ooh, flagstone walkway. That's a new one. I think I just had a stone path last time. Yeah, I think I just did this last time. May have to upgrade. Ooh, yep. That would be an upgrade too. Ouch. We're getting there. Soon I am going to be able to really start making this place a showcase. Make sure the cows have enough feed, because I definitely need that milk. Oh yeah, this is super casual. Super casual. I probably should be playing this on Monday. This is about the level of my brain capacity on a Monday. Even though I guess I'm considered an early bird, I am definitely not a morning person. Too casual for you? It's okay. It's definitely not Pinky's favorite either. My equivalent would be Viva Pinata. That's a fun, weird game. It is. That was definitely unique. I remember that. It didn't appeal to me either. But I think one of my kids, if not both my kids, played through the first one. It was just quirky enough the first time that they tried it out and they enjoyed it, but I think it might be one of those games, you know, you play it, experience it for the first time, and some of you are good, and then some of you are hooked. You still have it? Bought it 3 times, sold, and gave it away twice. Wow. Wife warned me on the 3rd time I would never be allowed to get rid of it again, and I said, yeah. I was already going to say that. Oh, that's funny. 3rd time's the charm. So which do you prefer, Indy? Do you like to have a hard copy of like books and music and video games, or are you perfectly okay with digital? I don't know if I'm old enough or old school enough. I like to have the hard copy still, especially books. I'm getting better with the music and the video games, but books, I like to have a book in my hand. And to be able to go back and read it again whenever I want to. And that's an open question for anybody if you want to answer it. It's not just for indie. I am curious. Hard copy and books and music 100%. I would do the same with video games if possible. Only hard copy for consoles, but I don't buy consoles anymore anyways. No one publishes hard copies for PC games anymore, else I would. You know what? That is very true. I didn't realize... How'd they sneak that in there, that they don't do hard copies for the PC games anymore? I can't really say I've looked, because everything I get anymore is pretty much on Steam. Except for those odd games that are on different platforms. It's just not a good financial decision for video game publishers. That is very true. They want to keep down the costs. Digital is the way to go. Digital is the way to go. Okay. Oh my. I am running out of time and I have not planted anything. This is not good. Must plant. Alright. The chives are good. I have a bad feeling the strawberries are not available. Still waiting for the day where I get something that's a better investment than the strawberries, but it just has not happened yet. I mean, I get over double my investment on here. And even the experience doesn't help me. Come on, guys. We need a contender. Strawberries are going to get full of themselves here soon. They're taking over the market. Once digital became a real possibility, download capacity and speed, and people became comfortable with it, they saved the money on it. I mean, boxes take artwork and design and obviously packaging. That is true. There's a lot more in it than just putting everything on a disc. I did not think about that. And then there's marketing and shipping and, oh my goodness, who knows what else. Creating ideas are the easy part. Making them become real and implementing them, that's the difficult part. Absolutely do have a problem with consumer laws about it. You can pay to own a digital game, but they can remove it from the marketplace. So if you want to absolutely maintain possession, you can't ever delete it, and your drive better never fail. That would be the drawback of the digital. And that's why I try to keep as many hard copies as I can. Although I know there was a discussion with, I think, about them being... I think that's why a lot of the hard copies now, you have to have the internet connection sometimes for them to even work. Because they're trying to control it. But you can't maintain absolute control over something once you've given it or sold it away. That defeats the whole purpose of giving it or selling it away. You can't receive, a gain from it and then keep control on it. Now, if it's a persistent game like an MMO or a Battle Royale, that's different. But if it's, a solo player game, then that becomes an issue. Right, digital rights management to verify you own the disc, but then Microsoft wanted to make sure you aren't even borrowing it, which was BS, and when I swore off Xbox consoles. Oh. So that would even take, the rentals out of the running, because I know before I realized I could watch streamers play a video game I was interested in, I was an avid subscriber to Gamefly, because I definitely wanted to try the game out before I purchased it. Every once in a while I still get burned. There's a difference between watching someone else play it and play it yourself. But normally not too often. And I've learned that there's a difference in what to look for too. So, alright. How many of these do I have? Oops. I don't even agree with it in multiplayer. If the company doesn't want to have a server anymore, fine. But release the server software and allow it to be hosted by individuals. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work out. I guess it's all about owning that intellectual property. But if the game's dead and nobody's playing it, then I'm not sure what reason there would be to own it. Unless you plan on bringing it back at a later date. I mean, even with merchandise, I don't know that that would make sense. Because if the game's dead, who's going to want to buy merchandise on the game they don't play anymore? What is this? This is summer draft. It's summer. Summertime. No, I don't want to leave. I want to get out of here. There we go. Okay, now, where am I? I gotta find my bearings again since I went around in circles to plant. Alright, it's over here. Microsoft backed off that limitation for the Xbox One, but they tipped their hand, so I know they are just going to want to do it in the future. Yeah, and I think we're going to see that across the board, because like I was saying earlier with Pinky and I, we play D&D, and Pinky keeps up with all that news, and some of the owners, CEOs, execs, the people that make the decisions for the D&D, it sounds like they're trying to do the same thing there. It just, I believe it all comes, honestly, I think everything comes down to, you know, relationships and choices. And part of a relationship between a company and their customer is, you know, you're honest, you're transparent, you put out a good product, and your customer is going to take care of you. You're not gonna have to, you know, go digital so you can control it all and shut it down and, you know, try to corner the market against your competition. Competition is good. It helps ideas and innovation, and it helps you to get out of your rut. So you put a better product out there and you come up with new stuff that's even better than what you had, or you fix the old stuff that you had. So, but I think a lot of choices like that, when you want to try and lock down on it and control it, I think a lot of those choices come out of fear. Regarding server software IP, the copyright patent covers the code itself, so releasing it does become a problem with that. You've exposed your networking code and other stuff. For instance, Call of Duty has the best networking code among the first-person shooters, so if they retired an older Call of Duty game and released a copy, that wouldn't be a competitive advantage again. I had commercial rights after you said you and Pinky who playing D&D, so I didn't hear. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting about those ads. I think what you're talking about with the video games and the servers and trying to figure out how to, and I hate to say control. Control sounds so bad. It feels like on our end it's control, but we're seeing something similar to that with the Dungeons and Dragons franchise and IP. Pinky's been keeping an eye on it because it's one of our XP groups through God Squad Church. Yeah. Oh, the OGL issue. Yeah. Okay. So you're aware of it. I don't know that you can tell when we have commercials in it anyway, so it's a surprise to you. Another issue with commercials. I think there's an option to get a heads up. I wasn't clear on whether it was for me or for you guys or for both of us, and I didn't know if that was something anybody would want. I've tried to customize it so you guys don't get hit with that pre-roll as soon as you come in to the stream. Otherwise, I've still been trying to figure it out. I honestly would just want to get them all done at one time, but I didn't know whether I don't want to do it at the beginning, but I didn't know whether to do it at the middle or like at the very end of the stream. But I'm aware of it and laugh at all the poor D&D players. Suckers playing a bad game. I'm totally kidding. Oh my. It's a good game, and of course it depends on what every group makes of it, but it's definitely going to be difficult, especially if you've gone the digital route. That's where the big question is. If you have the books and everything, you might be okay. But and then it makes you leery. It's like, okay, well, I was planning on getting this, but should I even? Because all this is going to happen. So I think the best way to do it is if, companies have concerns. It's valid. Customers have concerns, and we voice them. So, the company should be able to feel like they can voice their concerns with the customers and say, hey, this is what we're seeing, and this is what's becoming an issue. Because if the company's not making money, they're not going to put out the product anymore. It's just the way it's going to work, whether anybody likes it or not. It's how it works. You can't survive if you don't make some sort of a living or a profit. But unfortunately, it's one of those things. It would take time and a lot of honest discussion to come up with probably a good, reasonable solution. And it just comes down to whether everyone is willing to do that. Especially with the way this worked out. I have a feeling there is hard feelings on both sides at this point. And the trust has already been shot before the discussion's been had. Which is a shame. I think a lot of people nowadays have a hard time understanding that it is impossible not to have conflict in your life. It isn't that conflict is bad, it's how you handle the conflict. Conflict is there. It's a part of life. It's a part of the fact that we have a bunch of individuals living on this planet that don't see everything eye to eye. But that doesn't mean we aren't incapable of having conversations and discussions of trying to figure out how to get along and resolve problems that have some benefit to everybody involved with them. I think that's what my biggest frustration is. They just think, oh, you disagree with me. That's bad. Oh, there's a conflict. Oh, there's a problem. Oh, there's an issue. That's bad. It's like, it's not that black and white. It's not that cut and dry. You have options. You have solutions. You have a bunch of really smart, caring people to talk to, that you can talk to, that you should be able to talk to come up with solutions for the issues, for the people or the problem as a whole. But it takes time and it takes effort. I get it. And it's easy to just say what I just said and harder to put into action and to implement, but it can be done. That's not true for RPGs, though. Not making enough money. D&D is one of 2 current systems which are actually profitable. 98% of RPGs out there are hobby professions, not the creator's primary employment. That I can believe. There seems to have been a big drop in RPGs, which makes me sad because RPGs are my favorite. But they are... If you have an RPG with a story and options, then it's definitely a little bit more intensive to develop, I believe. No, that's always been the case. I want to think and hope that that's not been the case, but I don't know. You miss things when you're young because, you know, you're a kid. You're just living your life. And you notice more things as you become an adult and you have to, you know, deal with it and be an adult and deal with adult things. So that may be true. I hope not. But I don't know that I like the alternative either, that it's worse now than what it was then. For a long time, it was only TSR with D&D, Traveler, etc. Then White Wolf came out with World of Darkness setting, VTM, WTA, etc. I don't know what the acronyms are for those, so, and they were profitable. But see, that's the competition. And that's okay. Competition is good. Competition helps. If you've only got one platform to choose from, that's, I think, historically always been bad. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and watch and see what happens and hope and pray. I'm telling you, it's always been the case. Well, I'm not one for accepting that it's always been or it's never been. Our perspectives are pretty small. Might be off with a few systems, but that still leaves 90% of the RPG systems out there being non-profitable, not full-time employment-wise, at least. Oh, okay, you're talking about the RPGs. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the discussion. This discussion part that I went on my soapbox for. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I hope they come up with a solution. Get some new views in there, some new eyes, some new blood. Maybe that'll help. So, but wow, what a conversation. Thanks, Indy. That was, didn't expect that today. Oh dear. I was awful tired today. I hope I had the brain capacity for that discussion. I don't know that I want to go back and watch this video just in case I messed that up really badly. So, D&D has almost never not had competition. They were the first, but it didn't take long for others to be out there. But they've always had the lion's share of the market. Interesting. So, yeah, I'm not sure. It's a shame because I just got into this last year too. So, I hope it's not over before it's begun for me. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, this has happened before with other stuff, so we can only, you know, speak up and ask for what we want and what we hope, and I don't know how much control we have over it. It's kind of, I hate to throw it in the wait and see department, but that's kind of where it goes. But I also always say, if I have no control over something, I have control over myself. So there's nothing, we all have brains, we all have imaginations. There's nothing stopping us from building our own from the ground up. They can't stop us from what happens in our own homes. I think the first D&D box was 1978, Rollmaster. Iron Crown Enterprises was 1986. I don't know when the post-World War III simulation RPGs came out, like Twilight 2000. Wow, there's a lot more out there than I thought there was. I know we're also part of, I've joined Earth Dawn as well. And I'd never heard of it before, but somebody in our D&D group was an avid Earth Dawn player. Tons of for RPGs. That Yeah. Well, since we've been on roll 20, yeah, I get stuff for all the other ones all the time, messages and stuff. So, and I did not realize. I played Shadowrun, the video game, when it came out. I think it was a Sega Genesis game. So I am familiar with it. I haven't really dabbled with Shadowrun since I played that on the Sega Genesis, because that game was hard. But it always surprises me how much stuff comes from comics and, tabletops. I think that was explained to us here in the last couple of sessions we had with Earth Dawn. I did not realize it was a part of it. Shadowrun world is the Earth Dawn world, just millennia apart. Yeah. I think that was how he explained it to us. It's funny how big the world can be and small at the same time. But thank you so much for the conversation, Indy. I hate to head out while we're in the thick of it, and it's just really getting good. But I've already gone over my time, which isn't a problem, but I need to head out because I have another commitment here in a bit. So I don't want to be late for that. You have Earth Dawn 3E, I think. One of the most exciting books to read. I love when RPG books are exciting to read about in their setting. I can't remember what edition this is. I don't know if it's 4th edition or 5th edition is what we're doing. I'll have to look that up and let you know for sure the next time, if I remember. Next time we're able to talk. So, okay, I think we're on 4th is what we're doing right now. And we just started. So it's been around for a little while too. That's cool. That is very cool. So thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. Clemson, Pinky, Indy, thank you so much for hopping in, saying hello. And I think the publication order was 1st, 2nd, classic, 3rd. Oh, well, that's an interesting order. They sometimes go back to the classic after they've gone down the road of sequels and later iterations, don't they? Although classic's not bad. Nostalgia is a thing. Nostalgia is real. Has to do with the IP being sold. Okay. That makes sense. Probably. We'll leave it at that for today, at least. We'll table that for the next discussion if it comes up. Oh. You know that was the case with Rollmaster. All right. That sounds good. And I will leave that there for today before we get into the next discussion, because that'll run away with us, I am sure. But thank you again. Have a great day at work and with the kids. And hopefully I will see you soon. Everyone else, thank you so much. Please remember, you are loved and you are not alone. Come hang out with me anytime I am live. And when I am not live, if I can get over to my other screen and put up the link. Everything's a fighting with me. There we go. I am normally here on this Discord with this Discord community. Come say hello. Check it out. See if it's the place for you. If not, we do have a lot of other people from other communities, so maybe you will find the community for you there. And I would love for that. Find a place for you to belong, hang out, find your peeps. So I'm going to wrap this up real quick, and I am so sorry for that. But new journeys wait in the next video. I hope to see you there. Take care.